Hello everyone, let us continue with our web tutorial series on HTML and HTML5. We are just continuing with our discussion on the table attributes where we have stopped in the previous session. In this session, we shall be discussing about two very important attributes of a table. Those are row span and column span. All these things we have discussed. So we have seen various attributes so far. And now we are going to study about the row span and column span. Row span and column span is basically applied on the th heading tag and td cell tag. We'll see practically how these two attributes in a table can be applied. So we'll switch back to our code. So this is the code that we have done so far related to our HTML table. We'll see the output. This is the output that we had. This is how the table looks like at this point of time. Now what row span does is, it is basically used when we want to merge multiple rows or multiple cells. Suppose I want to merge serial number, course name, credit and department into a single column. Then how it can be done? So if this has to be done, then the row span attribute is used, and row span attribute will be given the value as 4 because we want to merge it for 4 different rows, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So let us see how it is done. So this is the code that we had. Will be required to make certain changes in this code right now. So I'll be removing this. I'll be removing this as well. I'll be removing this th tag. I have separated the values with some separators and closing the th tag right here. So this is the modification that I have done. Now what will happen is, in the starting tag of the th tag we need to write row span, and the value to this row span as discussed will be 4. Save this code and we'll just see how the output of this looks like. So we can see the 4 different headings are now merged together into a single column. So this is the usage of spanning row with the th tag. As we also discussed that the th tag can also be used with the td tag. The situation where the td tag is required to use the row span attribute is when the attributes are having same name. Like for example, in this case the web technology and engineering course is being allotted by information technology department, and the same is also given by the same database management system course is also provided by the IT department. So if I want that these two rows to get combined or merged together for these two courses, then of course first I need to write this database management above this. So I'll just make those modifications. So what I want is this name should be changed to information technology. So I'll just copy this, paste it here, and this will become computer science department. Yes, so I have made the necessary changes. I'll just show you the output, what changes I have made. So I have this with me. I have just shifted this particular course from number 2 to number 3 to number 2. That's it, because I want to merge these two rows. Let us see how to merge these two rows. We'll first write the row span into any one of the TD tag corresponding to the department name. So in this particular TD tag, I'll write row span is equal to number of rows that I want to merge is 2. So save this and see the output. We can see these rows are merged, but this is not the actual output that we wanted. This is happening because we have not deleted the second row. I just purposefully wanted you people to understand that if I want to merge these two columns, then I have to remove this. Let us say I will be deleting this complete row from here, and in this TD tag I will write row span equal to 2, and now the output which we are expecting will be displayed. So yes, these two courses, these two specific TD tags are merged together for this for web technology and database management course. So that is how we use TD along with the how we use row span along with the TD tag. So till this point of time we have discussed how to merge the two rows. Now in the next part we'll be discussing how to merge the two columns. So as we said, we have learned to merge two rows. Now we'll be seeing how we can merge these two columns together. Like for example, 2 and database will come into the same row, same column, sorry. So we'll see how to do it. So for this example, I have switched back to our initial code for the HTML table, wherein we had 4 different heading tags available. So this was the table that we had. And what I want is, above this heading table, I want one more heading to be inserted, and that heading should mention that these are the course details which are provided. So for that, above this I'll just add one more heading tag mentioning that course details, and save this. We'll see how the output looks. So what happens is the course details comes into the first column and one more column is shifted down here. So this is not the correct output that we were expecting. We want this course detail to be mentioned above this along with the course detail heading. So for that purpose, what we can do is we can insert one more heading out here as we have already inserted. So heading tag, let's say course details, and after this we should insert one blank row. And if we save this and execute it on the web page, so yes, at least these rows are remaining as it is. One more row is inserted, and within this row only course detail is mentioned as the first heading. Now what the next task is, I want this course detail to get spread all over these columns. For that, I just simply need to write call span equal to number of columns that you want to span. In our example, we need 4 columns. So yes, this is the output that we were expecting. These are the course detail. This is the column which is spanned all over the 4 different columns of this table. This is how we use call span with the heading tag. Now, as we said, call span can also be used with the TD tag. Let us first understand the situation or scenario where TD tag is required to use the call span. Let us say that in this particular table, the computer network technology course is not offering any credits. So this particular value in this column is no more required. So there are two ways we can do it. So first is, let us delete it from this computer network technology. We can delete it and see how the output looks. What happened is that particular credit is deleted, but this department field is now shifted down to this credit, so under the heading of credits, which is not correct, which is incorrect. So another thing that we can solve this problem is with just simply remove this value out of here and see the output. So yes, it's now it's giving the correct output, but this row is left blank, this cell is left blank, which is again we are not expecting. What we are expecting is these two columns or these two cells should get merged. For that condition, what we can do is let us first delete this, save the code. So this is what we'll be having. We just need to insert one more column out here. So here I'll write call span equal to number of rows. So yes, we can see the changes now. Department cell has automatically gone to the department heading, and within the credit headings, if the CNT course is not having any credits, then these two rows are merged together. These two cells are merged together rather. So that is very important concept for HTML tables, because row span and column spans are very frequently used in the web development. I hope you have understood all the attributes of the table. So I think we have completed all the attributes. We have seen all border, alignment, width, background color, cells padding, spacing, row span and column span. So here we complete all the HTML table attributes. Thanks for watching the video. Please do like, share and comment on the video that you have just referred, and please subscribe to the channel. Thank you.